Hey, it's Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1973 to listen to Side 4, the grand finale of Quadrophenia by, of course, The Who. And that includes the songs Dr. Jimmy, The Rock, and Love Reign O'er Me. And this one comes courtesy of my amazing supporter here and over on Patreon, Arnie. So thank you so much, Arnie, for all your support and for leading me to this beautiful journey, this beautiful, story, this beautiful music, this epic ride. It's been quite the experience. And of course, I'm excited for the grand finale. A lot of people say this is their favorite side. I can imagine the intensity based on what I read. All right, we'll start with Dr. Jimmy, which includes John's theme titled Is It Me? Lead vocals here by Roger. Jimmy has reached his breaking point, and all of his emotions are coming to the forefront at exactly the same time. Let the intensity begin. love this part.
The stars are falling. The heat is rising. The past is calling. Is it me for a moment? The stars are falling. The heat is rising. The past is calling.
Wow. No one told me the end of that song was so amazing. I really love that these 3 songs are on the longer side, especially this one, over 8 minutes, because they were able to tell so much story, both, lyrically and musically. It was great. So, of course, we start off beautifully with those nature sounds, evoking the story where he's at. It was a tad ominous as well. Of course, I love all that. I love water, wind, rain, thunder, lightning. You probably know that. I love when it's used in music. As soon as the instrumentation started, I'm already getting a grand finale vibe. I bet this whole side can be considered the grand finale because we're already way up there in that feeling. Of course, I love that the horns are back, and plenty of them in this song, it turns out. Excellent work, John. Musically, so many vibes, so many emotions here. This song was kind of, to me at least, a perfect balance of drama, triumph, frustration, exuberance, passion, and many other things. Of course, I loved Keith's work on this one, as in so many others on this album. Very striking, very attention-grabbing, very powerful. One of my favorite parts was the quieter section, I'll call it, when he was singing the words, "Is it me for a moment?" I kind of mentioned that. I found it very moving, very poignant, and again, a great turn in the song. So many turns in this one. I loved all the musical switch-ups. It really felt like we were once again in Jimmy's mind, thinking all of his thoughts, feeling all of his emotions. Wow, pure success. I love how this album really achieves that in so many of the songs during this journey. Yes, so many horns here. I love them, but I loved how smooth they sounded. Beautiful, Even the drums were kind of smooth, a bit softer in dynamics, yet still powerful. Hard to explain, but I think you get it, This song has power, but it's a more smooth, even, or mid-range, subdued power, if that makes sense. I think you know what I'm trying to say. I started noticing, though, in the coda, I'm like, is this a slow build in the horns? Is that what we're getting? I wasn't sure, because then it felt like they were decreasing. But it turns out it was simply morphing into this beautiful end section, that musical chaos, probably mimicking Jimmy's mental chaos. That was amazing, so effective. It was so intriguing, so beautiful sounding. almost surreal, abstract. Of course, another top song moment. I love that ending. And of course, I did hear that lovely transition into the next song. So before I play it, I'll go back and play that transition. So next up is The Rock, and this is an instrumental track. Jimmy takes a boat out to a rock in the middle of the ocean, where he sits and watches the waves, and waits, and hopes, and thinks. Surges of emotions overcome him, and it feels like things aren't going to end well for him. Let's find out. Love that sound. Another transition. I'm quickly seeing why this side is probably the best of the album, or at least many fans' favorite side. Maybe it's going to be my favorite side. This one was amazing as well, but the second half, especially that one of the turns that I'll talk about, incredible from then on. So amazing. Once again, Keith slamming into my soul, probably even more so in this one than any others. Great work. So hard hitting. Again, explosive vibrance in this one. Wasn't sure what we were going to get, but besides that, we got many other vibes. I love the amount of vibes here in this song and many of the songs. Like next, we get that slow down section, absolutely sublime. A proper electric guitar solo to go along with it. Quite lovely. Wow. Really so much emotion being expressed just through the instrumentation. I love that. What a master songwriter Pete is. Yeah, more stellar emotional twists and turns in this one, just like many others before it on this album. The keyboard arpeggios that were happening, whatever they were, in the middle and towards the end, I was thinking, do they remind me of Baba O'Reilly? But the more I think about it, I think they remind me of another song by a different band. I just can't remember which one. Anyway, that was interesting. And then, of course, one of the main themes of this one, the do, whatever was happening. Can't remember the exact melodies. That went on for a while. That whole musical idea also morphed and started building up. Wow, so much greatness in this one. Yeah, that section sounded a bit Spanish to me. Love that vibe, that flavor. And again, I love that they kept adding different elements. It seemed to go on for 2 minutes maybe? I don't know, maybe less, but went on for a while. And it was a great musical idea there. Then I don't know what happened. Probably the biggest turn in the song. My emotions could flip on a dime. I got chills instantly. I got tears instantly. They didn't fall, but it hit me so hard. It was so gorgeous, whatever was happening there. You know what I'm talking about. Then we pick up again, back to that Spanish theme, I believe. But this time there was a new light, happy keyboard tone doing its thing. Again, variety. Speaking of variety, I'm pretty sure we got a talk box at the end, right? That's what it was. It sure sounded like it. That was amazing, unexpected. You hardly ever get that in music, at least the songs I've reacted to. So that was beautiful. And then a divine ending leading right into the official grand finale. The next song, I'm going to go back a little and play that transition again. All right. And the final song to this amazing journey, Love Reign O'er Me, Pete's theme. Lead vocals once again by Roger. This grand conclusion is about catharsis and triumph. It's been called Daltrey's defining moment in The Who, vocally. The song is Jimmy's desperate plea for salvation from his inner turmoil, finding release in the rain as a metaphor for divine love and cleansing, moving to a surrendered, maturing strength, to something much bigger than himself. Wow. I went back and checked. It's been almost 3 years, believe it or not, since I've heard and reacted to this song. So it's almost going to be like new for me. I can't wait to hear it. Again, the big conclusion to this most epic side 4. Beautiful. release. I feel it.
Only love can make it rain, the way the beach is kissed by the sea. Only love can make it rain, like the sweat of lovers laying in the fields. That makes you yearn to the sky. Only love can bring the rain that falls like tears from on high. Love, rain on me, rain on me, rain on me. Love, rain on
climactic much? Wow, absolutely stunning, as I kind of remembered, but it was so great and so much better to hear this in the context of the entire journey, the entire double album, versus, when I first heard it, because way back then, almost 3 years ago, I'm sure this was the first song that I heard from this album, Quadrophenia. So yes, I had researched the story, but again, you have to hear everything before it to get to that big finale. Now it makes more sense and hits even harder. Such an emotional start, such a moving start. Of course, the rain and thunder are back. Beautiful piano, super strong timpani, join in. Oh yes, heaven, pure heaven. Such a melodic song, the melodies, and the vocals, even the instrumentation, just stunning. Such heartfelt vocal melodies here, as appropriate for the huge grand finale song. But the actual vocal singing by Roger, so insanely passionate. I can see why they say this is his best, or one of his best. It depends on your opinion, but it has to be up there as one of the top few of his best vocal performances, probably not just in The Who, but of all time. If he had a solo career or whatever, wow. So many different colors and shades in Roger's voice here as well. Appreciated all of it. The emotions, I really felt that release in the music, the growth, the cleansing, the realizations of Jimmy, the transformation, and most of all, the relief by the end after this long, intense battle that he's gone through. Then, of course, all of the final vocals, just insane, starting with the love. Wow. And so many other things he was doing. I couldn't even hit those notes in my dreams if I wanted to. Roger, just stunning, absolutely stunning on this one. Then quite simply, pure top-tier musical epicness in that ending. Musical power to the extreme. Wow. And a final little tear on my left eye. What a perfect journey. It felt like everything negative that Jimmy was holding on to during this whole story, he finally let it all out at the end. He let it go. Now he can finally start anew, begin healing, become whole again. Wow, wow, wow. And this beautiful epic ride is now complete. Wow, wow. I'm very lucky to now know this whole album. I've mentioned some of my favorites in the other reactions to the other sides that I've done. So we'll stay on this one, side 4. Really hard to choose because my favorites were all 3 of them. But if I really had to choose, I would actually put The Rock at number 1. And just slightly below it, Love Reign O'er Me. And slightly below that, Dr. Jimmy. And it's official. Side 4 is my favorite side of this beautiful double album. Wow, blown away. What an epic ending. I'm going to do something I've never done before on a full album. I'm going to rate side 4 on its own, and it's getting the Triple Epic Platinum Record Award. Absolutely so deserving. And for the entire double album as a whole, it's easily getting the Double Epic Platinum Record Award. Beautiful, stunning, so many things. Perfect storytelling, musically and lyrically. Yes, double epic for Quadrophenia by The Who, 1973. And thank you so, so much for this excellence, this huge journey of excellence. Pete Townsend, of course, thank you for writing all of this. Roger Daltrey, John Entwistle, Keith Moon, and of course, once again, the amazing Arnie for leading me on this journey. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about all this epicness, I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.